Your nervous system is the missing key to healing. If you're exhausted from trying to hold it all together, it's time to stop forcing stability and start becoming it. There is a kind of tiredness that sleep cannot fix. It is the exhaustion that comes from constantly trying to manage everything, hold everything, fix everything. You are not broken. You are over-efforting your way through life. Stability was never meant to be something you chase. It is something that emerges when you soften into yourself. As you breathe right now, feel how your body already knows how to settle. This is not about control. It is about allowing yourself to become the calm you keep searching for. Stability is not something you achieve, it's something you embody. We have been taught to treat peace like a trophy, something we earn after fixing enough things. But real stability does not arrive through achievement. It grows inside your nervous system when you choose safety over struggle. Feel your heartbeat. Feel how it does not try, it simply is. When your body learns that it no longer has to defend itself against life, calm stops being a moment and becomes your baseline. This is embodiment. Not a skill, but a state of being you return to again and again. When you live in effort, peace always feels temporary. Effort can build things, but it cannot sustain peace. When every calm moment depends on you holding yourself together, it collapses. The second life gets loud. Notice how familiar that cycle feels. You finally relax, then something happens and everything unravels. This is not failure, it is your system asking for a deeper kind of safety. Peace that is built on effort is fragile. Peace that is built on embodiment is resilient. You deserve a calm that does not disappear when the pressure returns. When you live in embodiment, peace becomes your default. Imagine a calm that does not need perfect conditions, a calm that stays with you even when the world feels uncertain. This is what embodiment offers. It is the moment your body learns it no longer has to brace itself for everything. You stop scanning for danger and start resting inside your own presence. From here, you respond instead of react. You breathe instead of freeze. Peace is no longer something you touch for a few minutes. It becomes the place you live from, no matter what life brings. Trying is noisy, being is silent and powerful. Trying is full of inner chatter. Do more, fix this, don't mess up. It creates a constant hum in your mind that never really turns off. Being feels different. It is quiet without being empty. It is steady without being rigid. When you stop forcing yourself forward, something soft but strong appears inside you. You do not need to prove anything here. You simply exist, and that is enough. In this silence, your nervous system finally gets the message that it is safe to rest. You don't need more tools, you need a deeper relationship with yourself. So many people collect techniques the way others collect books, always hoping the next one will finally fix them. But the truth is simple. Tools are only helpful when you trust the person using them. The relationship you avoid is the one with your own body, your own emotions, your own needs. Place your attention on your heart for a moment. This is where real healing begins. Not in doing more, but in listening more deeply to what has been asking for your care all along. You don't need more tools, you need a deeper relationship with yourself. So many people collect techniques the way others collect books, always hoping the next one will finally fix them. But the truth is simple. Tools are only helpful when you trust the person using them. The relationship you avoid is the one with your own body, your own emotions, your own needs. Place your attention on your heart for a moment. This is where real healing begins. Not in doing more, but in listening more deeply to what has been asking for your care all along. The destination is a lived state of calm, clarity, and trust. There is a quality of peace that does not feel like effort. It feels like trust. Trust in your body, trust in your breath, trust that you can meet whatever arrives. This is not about ignoring challenges. It is about no longer being overwhelmed by them. When calm becomes lived, your clarity sharpens. You make choices from alignment instead of fear. You walk through life with a softness that is grounded, not fragile. This is the state your system has been longing to remember. Remembering feels good. Embodiment changes your life. It is beautiful to remember who you are during quiet moments, but memory alone fades. Embodiment is when your body starts to believe what your mind already knows. It is when you breathe differently in stress, speak differently in conflict, and move differently in uncertainty. This is where real change happens, not in what you write in your journal, but in how you show up when life tests you. When your nervous system learns safety, your entire reality reshapes around that new truth. What you practice for minutes must become who you are all day. A few calm minutes cannot heal a nervous system trained in urgency. Your body needs continuity. It needs to feel that the softness you touch in the morning is still here in the afternoon and the evening. This is how practice becomes identity. You carry the breath into your work, your relationships, your decisions. You no longer separate spirituality from living. Everything becomes part of the same rhythm. This is when stability stops being scheduled and starts being embodied, moment by moment, choice by choice. Stability doesn't come from controlling life, it comes from meeting life. Control is a strategy born from fear. It tries to protect you by shrinking your world. But stability is not built by narrowing your life. It is built by expanding your capacity to feel. When you meet life instead of resisting it, your system learns flexibility. You bend without breaking. You feel without drowning. This is not surrender in the sense of giving up. It is surrender into presence. You are here. You are breathing, and that is already enough to begin again. If you only feel grounded during rituals, the work isn't finished. Rituals are doorways, not homes. If your peace disappears the moment the candle goes out, your body has not yet learned how to hold safety on its own. True grounding lives in your muscles, not your altar. It is there when the phone rings, when the room gets loud, when emotions rise unexpectedly. The work continues beyond the ceremony. It becomes how you stand, how you breathe, how you respond. This is when your inner light stops depending on conditions to stay alive. Your nervous system learns through repetition, not motivation. Motivation is loud and short-lived. Your body, however, listens to what you repeat. Every time you choose to slow your breath, soften your shoulders, or pause before reacting, you are teaching safety. Slowly, quietly, your system rewires itself. This is not dramatic work. It is gentle and consistent. Like waves shaping stone, small moments of presence create lasting stability. You do not need to push yourself to change. You need to show up for yourself again and again until calm becomes familiar. Embodiment is when calm survives stress. Anyone can feel peaceful in silence. Embodiment is when you remain connected to yourself in chaos, when your breath stays steady in a crowded room, when your voice stays soft in a hard conversation. This is not about perfection, it is about resilience. Your body learns that stress is not danger, that discomfort is not a threat. Slowly, your inner world stops collapsing every time life speeds up. Calm no longer disappears under pressure. It holds like a deep root beneath the noise. Stop asking how to remember peace. Start asking how to live it. Memory belongs to the mind. Living belongs to the body. You do not need to recall calm. You need to inhabit it. Notice your breathing right now. Notice the way your weight rests where you sit. This is peace in motion. It is not dramatic. It is quiet and present. When you stop searching for it and start allowing it, your entire relationship with yourself changes. Peace stops being something you chase in theory and becomes something you experience in reality. A lived state means your body becomes the practice. There is a moment when the body stops waiting for instructions and begins to lead. Your breath deepens naturally. Your shoulders soften without effort. Your awareness drops from your head into your core. This is when practice dissolves into presence. You are no longer doing something spiritual, you are being it. The body becomes the temple, the teacher, the anchor. And from here, stability is not something you create. It is something you express with every step, every breath, every pause. You don't drop into alignment, you walk as alignment. Alignment is not a switch you flip. It is a posture you live from. It is in how you enter a room, how you answer a message, how you hold silence. When your body remembers safety, your movement changes. Your voice softens, your pace slows. You no longer wait for special moments to feel whole. You carry your center with you wherever you go. Each step becomes a statement of trust. This is embodiment in motion, calm made visible through your way of being. Healing is not a moment, it is a new way of moving through the world. Healing does not arrive as fireworks. It arrives as subtle shifts in how you meet life. You pause instead of rush. You feel instead of numb. You stay instead of disappear. This is not about fixing the past. It is about living differently now. Your body starts to choose safety where it once chose survival. This is the quiet miracle of embodiment. Life does not become easier. You become steadier. And from that steadiness, everything else begins to realign. Stability is not rigid, it is fluid, responsive, alive. Rigid systems break, living systems adapt. Stability is not holding yourself stiff against life, it is moving with it. When you embody calm, you respond rather than resist. You feel rather than freeze. Your nervous system learns that change is not collapse, it is movement. This is where true strength lives, not in control, but in flexibility. Your body becomes a conversation with the present moment, and in that conversation, peace is not lost, it evolves. Trying says, I am not there yet. Being says, I am here now. Trying always places your life in the future, when this changes, when I fix that, when I finally arrive. Being is different. It brings you home to this breath, this body, this moment. You are not behind, you are here, and here is enough to begin again. This shift from trying to being is the doorway to stability. You stop chasing yourself and start inhabiting yourself. This is not settling. It is finally standing where your life is actually happening. Your power is not in what you remember during meditation. Beautiful insights come in quiet moments, but they are only seeds. Power is not in what you touch when the room is silent. It is in what you carry when the noise returns. Your body is the bridge between insight and reality. When you open your eyes, the work begins. How you breathe, how you listen, how you respond when things feel uncomfortable. This is where wisdom proves itself, not in the stillness you remember, but in the steadiness you embody afterward. Your power is in how you breathe during conflict. Conflict reveals everything your body has learned. When your chest tightens, when your jaw locks, when your breath disappears, you are watching your nervous system speak. This is not a flaw, it is information. Each conscious breath in these moments rewrites your story. You teach your body that disagreement is not danger, that intensity does not require collapse. This is where embodiment becomes real, not in comfort, but in presence when it matters most. This is the shift from knowledge to wisdom. Knowledge lives in the mind, wisdom lives in the body. You can understand everything about healing and still feel lost. Wisdom appears when your actions reflect your understanding, when your breath softens your thoughts, when your posture carries your truth. This is not about learning more, it is about integrating what you already know. Slowly, your life becomes the teaching, your reactions become your lessons, and your calm becomes something others can feel without you saying a word. From techniques to truth. Truth is not a method, it is a felt sense. When your body no longer needs instruction to return to calm, you have crossed a threshold. Techniques fall away, not because they are useless, but because they have done their job. They have trained your system to recognize safety. Now your breath becomes natural, your presence becomes stable. You no longer reach for truth, you live inside it. And from here, everything you do carries the quiet confidence of embodiment. From trying to trust. Trying is rooted in doubt. Trust is rooted in connection. When you stop forcing your way through life, something gentle opens. You begin to listen instead of push, to feel instead of override. Trust is not blind hope. It is the body knowing it can handle what arrives. Each time you soften your breath and stay present, you reinforce this knowing. Slowly, your system relaxes into a deeper rhythm. You are no longer fighting for stability, you are resting inside it. From remembering to living. Remembering happens in moments. Living happens in patterns. Your body does not change from insight, it changes from experience. Every calm choice you make becomes a new memory written into your nervous system. Over time, your baseline shifts. What once felt impossible now feels natural. You no longer visit peace, you inhabit it. And life begins to reflect that shift back to you through your relationships, your work, your energy. This is the real work, quiet, consistent, and transformative. From effort to ease. Effort has its place, but it cannot be your home. When your shoulders finally drop, when your breath deepens without instruction, you feel what ease truly is. It is not laziness, it is alignment. Your body stops wasting energy on defense and redirects it into presence. From here, clarity sharpens. Decisions become simpler. You do not force your way through the day, you move with it. And in that movement, life begins to meet you with less resistance. You don't become stable by forcing balance. Balance that requires constant effort is not balance. It is tension disguised as control. Your body was not designed to live on a tightrope. It was designed to stand on solid ground. When you release the pressure to hold everything perfectly, stability appears. You wobble less, you trust more. You stop micromanaging your inner world and start inhabiting it. This is not giving up. It is finally allowing your system to do what it already knows how to do. You become stable by becoming yourself. Stability is not an identity you add. It is what remains when you stop abandoning yourself. When you listen to your body, honor your limits, and trust your rhythms, you come home. You do not need to become someone new. You need to return to who you were before survival taught you to leave. This is embodiment, not a performance, but a remembering that lives in your muscles, your breath, your presence. You are not building stability, you are uncovering it. Comment "I choose embodiment" if you're ready to stop trying and start living in your true state. There comes a moment when effort becomes heavier than change, when trying feels more painful than trusting. If you feel that moment now, let it be your invitation. You do not need another technique. You need permission to live from your body, not your struggle. Choose the state that does not collapse when life moves. Choose presence over pressure. If this resonates, let your choice be seen. Let it be embodied. This is where your real life begins.